guys, Stacels here, and today I'm going to give you 15 awesome things and tips in Shadows of Doubt. Number 1. You can buy a house in most places in the city from any of the bulletin boards inside of the bars and restaurants. Once you've picked one in an area you like or can afford, you can then go to your apartment and decorate it however you wish. Just remember to lock the door because there's serial killers on the loose, you know. Number 2. There is a government PC and database in the City Hall where you can search any citizen and find out all kinds of useful information. The password to the PC is usually pinned to a board in the same room. From here you can find out where citizens live, their fingerprints, and even their blood type. Number 3. There are hundreds of side quests and jobs that you can pick up from bulletin boards in the bars and restaurants that can earn you a ton of money and a lot of fun. If there aren't any that you like, you can accept them and then close the cases without any penalty so a new one will generate on the boards. These make for really cool gameplay and there's so many different options and things that can happen with these, I really would recommend checking these out. Number 4. You can peek under doors and even hide under or in objects in buildings. This is super helpful when you're somewhere that you shouldn't be and a citizen comes home, for example. Just hide until you can escape.
You didn't see anything.
Number 5. There are street cameras and surveillance outside of all the buildings. This can be super helpful if you have no other leads and want to track people who have been in the area. Just look for a metal box on a lamppost, lockpick it carefully without getting caught, and roll through that camera footage. Number 6. You can steal diamonds and many other valuables and sell these to pawn shops for a good amount of cash. Super helpful if you're running low or if you're saving for that new house. Number 7. There is a black box in apartment buildings where you can see all of the call logs for residents. It just might help you flip that mystery case on its head. Here you can look at all the incoming and outgoing calls from each apartment and who they've come from. Just make your way to the building's basement, find the hidden room and scroll through those call logs. Number 8. You can follow the red power lines from cameras which can lead you to an electrical box where you can turn off the security system and the lights for a building. It's perfect for sneaking around and not getting caught by those sneaky cameras. Number 9. The fingerprint scanner can also scan footprints and tell you shoe sizes. Number 10. The people in the city have actual routines. They go to work, they come home, they have friends and relationships, they go out to eat. You can actually buy a bloodhound tracker from City Hall and track NPCs around the city, especially helpful if you have suspects in mind. Number 11. The whole city in Shadows of Doubt renders at once and crimes actually take place. You can literally walk past the murderer when they're on their way to commit a crime, or equally walk past them when they're on their way back from one. Number 12. There are illegal businesses that operate under fake names and are usually found in the basements of buildings. You quite often need a password to enter these places, so just watch out for that, otherwise you might land yourself in some trouble. Number 13. There are many mods for Shadows of Doubt and it's also being developed and worked on consistently. So much can be done with the game and that makes for a ton of fun gameplay. Number 14. Throughout the city, there are sync discs that you can find or buy to upgrade your character. Just head on over to a sync clinic and use the evil looking TARDIS machine. The sync discs have different stats and perks that can also have side effects, so do be careful. You can have 18 of these installed at any one time. Number 15. In every office and workplace, there is a board of employees who work there. Usually, that employee's fingerprint is also on their picture that is tagged to the board. You can also find their fingerprints on any lockers they own at work. In most of the workplaces, you will also be able to find employee files which contain a lot of information on citizens, such as their fingerprints and where they live. These files can be in a cabinet or on the manager's computers. So guys, that's 15 awesome things and tips about Shadows of Doubt. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, please consider hitting the like button and subscribing to the channel for more, and have fun being the new Sherlock.
But how do you know about them?
Elementary, my dear Watson.